welcome to the Festival of Storytellers.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be on right now. It's been a couple of weeks of excitement, getting prepared, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but this has got to be close to the top.
Thank you, Reader's Magnet, and thank you, John, for putting this forth and taking the chance on us authors in presenting this out to the world.
I've enjoyed this immensely, Joanne.
Ellie, so have I. Thank you for who you are, and thank you, Reader's Magnet. You all are beautiful, and you've worked so very hard, and we are blessed.
We are.
I thank everybody that's involved with this process, because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. We thank Reader's Magnet and everybody that's involved. I love Reader's Magnet. They say, we share your stories with the world. Hello.
I can. Okay, but what do you want me to say? I thought somebody was going to talk to me. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, this is Diamonds and Mildew. Uh, Diamonds and Mildew, it's a lovely saga mystery. It's a story of a family which controls the diamonds industry all over the world. So it's their glory and miseries. You know, a lot of uh, problems, involvement with the mafia. It is a quite an epic book, and it reveals how fast money can change the course of people's lives and build their ambitions. Um, it's a not putting down book. A lot of things happen in this book, and it has diverse plots. The story starts in Paris in 19th century and goes to New York. Most of the story happens in New York, but it goes to Brazil, South Africa, and Greece. It is very interesting. It's a saga mystery. A lot of things going on in that book. When I was writing this book, I was writing for us women. But because of the many mafias in the book, I have the Greek mafia and I have the Italian mafia and of course New York. Because of this, men became in love with the book. Because there's a lot of things going on. So this is Diamonds and Mildew. And it was Diamonds and Mildew. It took me 3 years to find publisher. It is in reality a dream come true. I spent 17 years of my life married with this project. Can you imagine being 17 years, married with this project? I like to finish everything that I start, so I decide no matter, what, I'm going to finish. So I finished the book, and then, it's a very difficult business, okay? Being an author, it's not an easy task. So I finished writing the book, and I spent 3 years to find a publisher. One time of my life, I sent out 200 query letters. 200 in 3 weeks. It's very hard. And when I really found my publisher, it was very funny because he said to me, I'm going to give you, if you come to Fernandina Beach to see me, I'll give you 15 minutes. I said, yes, I'll do it. I'm going to do this. And then I stayed thinking, how come I'm going to put 17 years of work, passion, tears, frustrations in 15 minutes? He just gave me 15 minutes. But I did. I grabbed the manuscript, I drove to Fernandina Beach, I met with him, and I used my 15 minutes. And then, it became a reality. But it's not easy. What else? What else should I tell about Diamonds and Mildew? Everybody love it. Everybody love it. I have a letter here that says, I just finished reading the novel. Look at the time of the email. Actually, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful, incredible, a work of art and love. Don't take too long with the sequel. I would like to read it in my lifetime. Love, Zoila. Those are readers. They love the book. It's a very I love it. I am so proud and amazed by your well done. My husband is reading it now and it is also enjoying it. Kim. So it's it's a quite a book. And it's not a, I have a I never expected the book to have 565 pages. And what happened is that when I saw the size of the book, I said, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if people likes to read, big books." But when I was at bookstores, doing book signings, I have a couple of people that they said, "Oh my gosh, I love big books." So you can expect everything. It's very blessing. Um, have the opportunity to come that far and to see that people love my work. I'm sorry. What else can I say? I wish I have people asking me questions. When the book came out in 2008, I was able to do book signings, and I did. I went to Seattle, Georgia, Miami, Mobile, Alabama. I was living in Savannah, so I was at that time in Savannah, but I went to Charleston, South Carolina. I was trying to push my book, going everywhere that I could, go. And I enjoy so much because people love to see the author in the bookstores. It is so shame that everything changed so much and that we cannot do this anymore because people love it. And I love it too. Being there and talking to people asking questions, why this, why that, and I probably can read another book about my experience being in a bookstore signing my book. I have one lady that she came one day and she said to me, "Hi," in a very, strong tone of voice. "Hi, sign one cup for me and one cup for my sister." And I said, "Oh, yeah, okay." So I did. When I gave her the book, she said, "Do you know why I'm buying a book? Because my mom passed away frustrated because she spent her whole life writing a book and she never found a publisher. She left a copy of a manuscript for me and my sister. And because I saw her frustration and I see you here today, I'm going to buy your book." So, woo, okay. So I stood up and I talked to her, and those kind of stories make you to realize that, it's not easy, but it can be done. And it's a blessing. What else can I say? And I am so glad that I have the opportunity to be here to enjoy this new, how do you say, technology that I can be in my house talking to you. I would prefer to be there talking to people because I love people and I love to talk with people. But since everything changed so much, I'm very glad that I'm here, that I can speak with people from my house and tell them all my experience writing this book. And I wrote the sequel. The sequel is Diamonds and Destiny. Diamonds and Destiny. I never thought about writing a sequel for Diamonds and Mildew. I was pleased with the book. People love the book. I enjoy so much that the book was, how do you say, that reach out that way, that men love the book, women, teenagers. So I said, wow, I didn't expect, that I was reach out for that variety of people. And so I never thought I started to write my second book, which has nothing to do with diamonds and mildew. But my readers started to email me. Hey, Marley, the book was so good. Why don't you do a sequel? Oh my gosh, your characters, they are so vivid. So I wanted to keep going with them. Da, 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 da. I mean, I said, wow. So after 5, 7 emails, I said, well, let me see what I can do. And just, to try my imagination and try to see if I have to do, how I was going to do this, how I'm going to start. And I start. So I put aside my second book and I start to work with Diamonds and Destiny. It came a point in my life that I thought, I'm disappointed with this, this being an author, it's so hard to, to sell books. It's not easy selling books, okay? And I said, well, I think I'm going to forget about this. But since I like to finish everything that I start, so I could not sleep well. I said, oh, I need to go back and finish that. Even though if I do not publish that, I needed to go and finish. And I did. And when I finished, I called my publisher and I told him, listen, I finished the sequel of Diamonds and Mildew. You wanted to look at it? Send it to me. So then 2 weeks later, he called me and said, hey, you did it again. It's good. Let's publish it. So it's here. Now I'm back to my second book, which was supposed to be the second book. And now it's going to be the third. I hope I finish for next year. Okay? I promise. I'm working on it. Hey, John, are you there?